All right, folks, we are back. Welcome on back to this Tuesday Post Traders Talk edition. I finally got a face for the webcam. Great to see you all back here inside our live trading room. Should be good to go. Kathleen, Charlene, Gary, had Brad just before. Got Alvin, one of our new members, joining us here. Margaret. Great to have all of us back in chat right now. Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear for all of us here, though, live. Should be good to go. But with that, though said, you got ACRV. It's like walking the tightrope here at $11, right? Scott could hear me. There we go. Should have all of us coming up right now behind. So without further ado, let's hop into this trade and hop into a few more as well. But no, really, this ACRV stock, we were hoping for a higher high heading into the afternoon. As long as it could hold this area basically of support, 1079, my last line in the sand here basically before a larger drop. It's not looking as pretty now. Lower highs, lower highs typically equates to lower lows, but for now, we'll see if this could at least hold support, get one more push up into the afternoon. To go over this trade briefly, let's see. Do I have my pre-market stuff up? No, I don't. There we go. Makes sense. So this had a nice pop prior to the 8 o'clock move in pre-market. It was on our list, but the issue on this stock back in pre-market is the same issue that you're encountering right now. Here we go. Here's your drop. But more or less, it's got thin volume, has big spread, thin volume out there on the book. Doesn't make it so easy to try and follow the big money off of, right? So really, this just came right down to my second line there. Got close. Still in this trade right now from 1030 level, basically this previous level here, broke as resistance, led to a nice entry. And, at least for now, we'll see if this can keep going up. I know one of our students, Andrea, if he's joining us back in chat this afternoon, he was semi-serious actually, but he was like, hey, I would love to see this at $14 today. And, I never hold my breath waiting for a specific price or waiting on anyone else's word, right? But I know Andrea, as well as anyone here who's been with us for like nearly 10 years. He's a very skilled trader, one of our best, honestly. But he has a certain intuition that, I will tend to at least consider, be like, hey, if we can't get to 14, maybe we can get to 1250. When it's at 1030 right now, I think that's a pretty solid profit, 1030 to 12. You know what I mean? So at least for right now, we'll see if this can at least hold support and keep pushing up. But, man, we had a pretty good day altogether. Like we had said, it was this in pre-market. We had the lace trade also. This one now at this point, it's not making as good of a push. We were hoping for resistance to become support throughout the day. It just hasn't gotten down exactly to this 245, 250 yet. It's possible in which we could see this make like a 30 to 50 cent bounce into the close if it can nip this level, slingshot from it. But I want to focus on stocks that are trending better to the highs, that are up, trending up at least at this time. This is up percentage-wise, number 2 or number 1% gainer still at this point, but trend down since the open, right? So do a quick rescan, see if there's anything else looking just as good, though. So ACRV will keep on our list as long as it can hold above that 1079-ish area. IZM. What stock is this? Zoom Group. That's the pronunciation I'll give it. But thing's got a massive spread, 70, 75 cent spread. There's no need for that. Even if it's on a good spread, MDIA had a huge drop earlier today. This actually, let me just jump to, because, where we talk about like, oh, this is easy on the eyes. Oh, look at this iceberg here and there. And, oh, this is a nice level. Well, when you see MDIA and the lack of a clean looking level, you got all of this mishmash here. It's like a ladder on the way up actually, but then they start moving the order lower. It gets all over the map here. I don't like that. That's just to me like I'm passing on this trade. I don't want to have any business to do with funny business. So ended up topping off pretty much at that 5 level, 505, 510. Splat came right back down after. All right. We keep it going, though. Honestly, I see Sava warrants on our gainer side there, Chuck, one of our longtime students, Chuck Z. He might be following that there. But, man, a lot looking like this, though, here. I mean, really, just spotty graph, maybe washed up already, traded a lot of volume from earlier and doing nothing now. LPTX, not a bad chart. Definitely a decent trend up for the time being, but it's only trading 510,000 shares total on the day. It's like really not a whole lot. So I'll come back to it if I need to. I'll write that at least down for the side list there, LPTX. This one I saw earlier, NIU, but this is like a slow one. Called it out heading into the late morning, early afternoon after the initial pop. But even now, this thing, I mean, the only, hey, how about this? I just saw this now. This is the only selling point on this whole trade here. You got a pretty big iceberg order on the buy side, 134,000 share order on the bid. All through NASDAQ, I just removed my NASDAQ book viewer program from my computer, but you could just see it there even on level 2. It's on my TradeStation matrix here. So it's about 135,000 shares at that 218. It's for that reason I'll slip the NIU on our list now at this point. Doesn't hurt us. BMR, I saw a bunch of us call this out earlier. Had a nice little pop at first, but man, the order book was pretty skimpy then. It was shaking around a lot. I even wrote to you folks, I'm like, I don't really want to have any business to do with the stock either. So I guess I missed out on like a 50-cent move up to 8, but after that it fell off. It is still kind of sticking near this consolidation area for the time being. So, again, doesn't hurt us to put this stock on our list. Nah, I'll do that. I'll add BMR here, but see if there's anything trading better volume, steadier move up to the highs, breaking new highs, something even better. So, sheesh. All right. So there's actually a lot up percentage-wise, but I got to really weed it through with like a fine-tooth comb. T2, former runner for us back like a year or two back. This one not really doing too much. LITM. Get a lot of these former runners that just don't trade enough volume. You know what? This could probably do it. Yeah, that's probably the trick. There we go. All right. So I just cut through a lot of fat in between. I'm happy I just did that. All right. So just finishing up the gainer side, really, there's probably not going to be much more that we'll add, but I did kind of jack up my volume criteria there, just weeded out all the low volume stuff. There's the Sabatrid SAVA. It's moving up. Doesn't hurt us to put this on our list either at this stage. If you're more of a category 3 student or above, if you're familiar with this stock, shout out to my student Chuck in chat. He's probably on this already. But yeah, I'll add this to our list now at this point. All right, so let's see if there's anything looking just as good on the loser side right now. On the losers list, seeing if there's any shorts, anything looking good from there. No surprise, top percent gainer one day, top percent loser the next. You could say that also on DXYZ, although this thing, I guess. Looking at the long-term chart, pretty new IPO back from the end of last month. And take your eyes off of stock for a little bit. I completely forgot about this trade. Ran up to like $100. I don't know what this company does. We're probably going to find a better trade that can make that type of move. I hate to brag, probably make a 500% move within the span of one day, not 3 or 4. I truly mean that because pretty much a few times a month we'll catch that really here inside our trading room. But for right now, Brad, Scott, Chris, Leda, Abdul, any of our students right now in chat, let me know if there's anything else looking good, just up or down the gainers or losers list, or if you're on social media right now, just full participation. Water break in between there. I got to keep hydrated. All right, so if there's anything else looking good, folks, just let me know. Now's your chance. Shoot, I just actually deleted my Benzinga scanner. Damn. All right, that's not. Even furthermore, I need your help, folks. If there's anything else looking good right now, just let me know. We got 4 stocks on our main list. I can come back to that LPTX like we had said. The only issue, it's just trading not much volume, only 500,000 shares plus total on the day. And I like the fact that it's at the highs. You have resistance there at 320 also, so at least that's a clear top for you to work off of. And in the event of what if it could break that top, you know what, I'll kind of slip LPTX on our list for that reason. All right, but hey, I think that's pretty much it, folks. Let me know if there's anything else. Last call before we wrap up. For all of us on social media, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, the works. Hey, you might be joining us from our Wealth 365 presentation. I'll talk to you folks in just a bit inside our trading room. But if you're on social media, a couple of options. Just make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button. On the lower left, you'll see pop up at CyberTradingU. That's our handle on YouTube, all of our social media as well. So if you're new, if you're looking to follow us on a day-to-day, you could always hit the follow or subscribe button there. Or otherwise, just join us inside our live trading room, week-long trial. And that's where we have a bunch of our new members joining us from Wealth. So a couple of things really quick, folks. welcome aboard. This will be relatively fast moving as a trial member so far. We don't expect you to really know or master much of anything just yet. And with that said, most importantly, we wouldn't want you to be trading real money. If you're a trial member, just testing a room out for the week, just kind of take a step back, put yourself in the passenger seat. I'll be back on the mic in about 20 or so minutes going into the close. 20, 25 minutes, I'll be back on for full hour-long commentary. And at that point, we'll make some call outs based on these stocks here. But otherwise, hey, we tend to put a big focal point on support resistance on iceberg levels. So for any of our new trial members joining us here, we did our workshop earlier today, Traders Talk. If you were part of that, we hope that you enjoyed. If not, we do that every Tuesday morning. It's recorded. It's on our website on the student portal. So just make sure that you give a call to our office. I'll even type that phone number there in the main chat right now below inside our chat board here. Just right there down below. That's the in-house line right there, not the toll-free. But otherwise, for any of our trial members, just give a call to our office, and then your education advisor will be able to set up some time with you to break down everything that you need to know with this trading room, all of the finer details, and go from there. All right, folks. But again, I'll be back on. I mean, hey, it was a quick meeting, but we got a quick list, decent watch list to work with here heading into the close. ACRV, SAVA, BMR, NIU, and that LPTX. And we'll go from there. I'll talk to everybody coming up at the top of the hour. Take care.